Hello and welcome to King's Bounty, and this will be part 2. In the previous part, we got the game started up, and I know I explained a lot of things, but this is one of my pleasures in life to explain things. I want to make absolutely sure that people are on the same page and I'm not misunderstood. So I do explain a lot of things. But anyway, we scouted the area around a bit, discovered a map to the second continent, and we discovered the full map which I mentioned. I was incredibly happy about how they've handled having a full map. And then we also found an artifact, the Ring of Heroism, which is supposed to bring great luck and all that kind of stuff. I was toying with the idea of going to Favestia, but I do want to explore at least the circumference, I think it's called, of this map, just to have the main map roughly covered, very roughly. It shouldn't take long, so let us move around a bit here, get some information here. Castle Port Palace is under Dread Pirate Rob's rule. A lot of militia, some archers, some elves, and a few barbarians. Cool. We can move on from here. What have we got down here? Is that the castle? The roundabout? No, it wouldn't be because there's a city here. So who have we got here? Canagor's the Mystic's rule. A horde of sprites, some ghosts, some knights, a few archmages, and a few archmages. This is what I was mentioning in the previous part about not being able to have two stacks of the same unit, and the AI can do it, or the computer can do it. Which means, of course, archmages are, as you can likely gather, mages, and they can cast spells, and having multiple multiple stacks even of the same type that can do that could be beneficial, but I guess they will never get more, as far as I can understand, than what they've got. So basically, you just have to go around and gather enough troops to be able to demolish whatever um, is in the garrison and take it from there. So, this, if I'm not mistaken, should be where the Meiser is. No. I don't want to try with him just yet. So we can just quickly, very roughly, scout around here. I should probably go inland, but I don't want to. Before I feel more comfortable about the army I have available. Peasants. Pressure. More leadership. 10 leadership. Wouldn't say no. Thank you. You captured a mischievous imp which has been terrorizing the region. In exchange for its release, you receive 1 turn on that spell. We have access to 3 spells. And it doesn't say how many we got before we can actually cast spells by clicking on the cast spell icon. So I don't know if it stores the spells and then unlocks them as we increase our capacity for more spells, or it just loses them if you get more than 3 spells. That is another thing where the randomness of the reward system can be biting you a bit. There's one more thing I want to do actually before we set off to Forvestia. And that is, there's a treasure trove kind of thing behind the king's castle, but there's also some troops guarding that area, and they can be rather tough, so I don't know whether I can get past them. A few trolls. Nope. We're not going to fight that group just yet. All skulls and drawings have been populated. Hooray for that. You need to fully kill trolls in each combat round, or they will regenerate, which means that if you fight them with Amiga army like we got right now, you can be in a position where you just can't kill them. They're not doing an awful lot of damage, but if you can't kill them and they can kill two of your units every single time they hit, you can imagine that it's going to be a case of a very, very slow and agonizing defeat. So, and from a player point of view, they cost 1,000 gold or higher, which means that they cost 100 gold in upkeep. It costs 10% of their acquisition costs as upkeep. That's just not doing enough damage to justify the fact that even though they are incredibly tough, they're too expensive for what they do. Anyway, let us go to the next continent. Each continent have their own starting location when you travel to them, so we will be placed just south of the King's Castle once we come back. Traveling to another continent takes a week or 5 days, but let's do it. Hopefully get a lot more leadership, and even more, hopefully, there's one artifact I would so love to find. Let's just get some information here. No one's rule. You will probably notice that the castles are not being under any one specific named individual's rule tend to have fewer and weaker troops than those who are governed by a minion. Okay. A bit worried about going too much inland because of the troops that could run around here. If we are having trouble with the potential stacks in the first area, this area is going to be even worse. Get information. Tomorrow on the Coles Wall, a horde of militia, many archers, many pikemen, some cavalry, some knights. Okay. Cool. Is that a teleport or is it a dwelling? I so hope it's not a teleport. 100 dwarves. No thanks. I will pass on the dwarves. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm not being particularly lucky in what I was hoping to. Getting the weekly income increased by 87, I suppose, is not bad, but Resurrect spell, which can resurrect some of your troops in combat. I won't be casting combat spells anytime soon. Oops, no. Notice that these guys got an ogre icon instead of a knight icon, so now we are offered 1100 gold, and we wanted 22 leadership and stuff. Many gnomes, a few nomads, a few ogres. No thanks. See ya. Being through a magical orb, you're able to view the entire continent. Your map for this area is now complete. Hooray! Lovely. That means we have a lot of inland areas to cover. The time the game gives you is actually deceptive because 900 days on easy is likely going to be very easy. Well, even when you start going on normal, 600 days, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of time you have, but then you fool around trying to look for a specific castle or something, and then lovely. And then you get lost, and then you run through desert, which costs an awful lot of time to go through, and suddenly the time is dwindling. Ah, lovely. A tribe of nomads greet you and your army warmly. Their shaman, in awe of your prowess, teaches you the secrets of his tribe's magic. Your maximum spell capacity is increased by 1. No. So now we have a spell capacity of 4. That will also increase when we get promoted. So, not bad, not bad at all. I like that one. I don't like it as much as I like leadership, but leadership is such an incredibly important thing in this game. So you have to like leadership a lot. Okay. Peasants are fodder. You tell me. In this game, of course. Hey, let's not upset anyone. Yeah, 66. Cool. 2 teleport spell. Shouldn't that be spells? What do I know? Maybe I question too many things. I'm hoping to see some tree houses because that could signify the unit types I want. Elves or druids. Druids are ranged attackers and they can cast 3 lightning bolt spells per combat. And once they do that, their hand-to-hand damage is incredibly meager. So basically, in order to get the most bang out of them, you need quite a few of them. The thing is, the game or the manual doesn't really state how much damage a lightning bolt will do. It just states that it does less than a fireball. But you have, I mean, you can work it out yourself by seeing how many you kill based on what type of enemies you are fighting and knowing their hit point value and all that kind of stuff. But because, of course, the fact that if you have 50 druids firing their lightning bolts, you don't know whether 42 of them are missing. You just know you fired 50 lightning bolts. And not knowing how many miss and how many hit and all that kind of stuff, you can't really draw your own conclusions. So it is a bit la-di-da in that regard. Later versions, I mean, I'm saying later versions, Heroes of Might and Magic uh, became a lot more informative regarding to those kind of things. But I mean, I'm not knocking this game. I think, considering the fact that I was somewhat hesitant about um, playing this game, I have actually found that I'm enjoying myself. And for what this game is, I can't say that I'm dissatisfied in any way, shape, or form. I think it is rather excellent, and I didn't anticipate enjoying it as much as I'm doing. Oh, more spell capacity, cool. Only due to the fact that I've been playing Heroes of Might and Magic quite a bit. I'd say I got sick of the game. That's how much I ended up playing it, which I can't recommend. Never play a game to the point where you get sick of it. It's not worth it. And of course, because the gameplay mechanics, this being a sort of spiritual predecessor, the game mechanics in this game is very, very similar. So I was a bit concerned about it, but I'm having a good time with this. Oof, 40 leadership. Yes, please. And another spell capacity. This could be a teleport, and I so hope it is not. I'm scared now. Yeah, 100 dwarves. No thanks. I know this is not going to be super action-packed, and I do apologize about that. But first and foremost, this video series is going to be a bit chill, and proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Something like that. Ooh, treasures. Teleport spell. Cool. To castle gate spell. Cool. A fireball spell. Hooray! If I could actually cast spells, that might help me. I can't currently. It costs 5,000 gold pieces to learn it, so I'm in no hurry to do that. Anyway, this play through game thing series is going to be somewhat chill. Just relaxed and all that kind of stuff. No trespassing. I shall not trespass in the face of ogres. Oh, some dwarves. Desires for greater glory wish to join you. No. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. with an army running behind me. I got some hookers on my buttocks. So I mean, the nature of the game just dictates that it's easygoing. So I hope anyone watching this will tolerate the fact that I'm just going to take my time with it. What we got in here? It's just some ransom monsters, no random ones even. Undeads are everywhere. Lovely. More leadership. Good. This could be a teleport. It was. Where did we teleport to? Oh, plonked in the middle somewhere. Need to explore now, don't we? Until we see an army stack and run away screaming. Don't go any further. Okay. That sounds like good advice. Haha, fooled you. Now to remember where I parked my boat, my vessel, my ship, my wooden flotation device. Okay. Treasure at the river's end. Cool. I'm pretty sure we've mapped this bit now. We have indeed. Bogger and blast. I'd hoped for more. But you know what? It is what it is. We got 196 leadership, which is not brilliant, but it's better than what we started with. We have a decent income per week. We have a decent amount of money. We can go and hire some more troops and start considering catching some of those minion things. I would have hoped that one of the artifacts on this continent would have been more readily available. It wouldn't be here, of course, because I mean I've already scouted this bit, haven't I? Gently, gently. There's bound to be an army stack in front of us, so we have to run all the way back. Yep. Never fails. So I will have to return to Continentia shortly, I think, unfortunately. Is there any safe spots I can... I suppose there's no safe spots at all in this place, but that's not what I meant to do. Clone spawn, no thanks. I feel better having explored areas. Yeah. Well, what to do? The clever thing to do would be to take what we got and go back to Continental and then start capturing some of the villains. But the problem is we haven't got any better units than what we had when we started, which is not exactly ideal. I mean, we got significantly more. We can nearly have 20 of each of these, which is more than enough for the early minions, but it's not. They're not powerful. They are serviceable, but not strong. I will want to see if I can scout a bit more. It's okay, cool. What have we got here? Elves. I can have 19 of them. Um, I want to recruit the ones I can have, please. So we got one of the one of the two times I would like to have. I just want to see how much our expenses are going to be because we still need to pay for the boat hire. Okay. It is a bit deceptive because I just need to make a mental note of where they are located so I can remember to get some more later on. Okay, cool. The damage numbers you see when you look at the army overview is actually the melee damage, which is completely not stupid because a ranged attacker's main damage is going to be range damage, obviously. So, hmm, what was that that was here? Was that another? No, that was a bugger and blast. That's not what I meant to do. I need to run. I was going to hire some more, but as long as that stack is on our tail, we can't do anything about it because it will put itself in a position where it will be behind us. I'm hoping it's resetting. Okay, if I do this and then go out of view, hopefully it will not catch up. I wouldn't mind getting a few more archers in my group. Because our leadership allows it. 81 available, but because our leadership not being higher than it is, we can't do anything more than that. We have 2,000 on hand. Yeah, well, we have 3,090. We're gaining 1,589, and our combined expenses are going to be around less than what we earn, so we're good. So let's just go back to our main area. Continentia. Thank you. We're not earning an awful lot, but 109 gold pieces is better than on not having them. What we need to do now is we need to kill stacks. Because we can barely afford the siege equipment, but I don't think we have enough troops to take out him. This is a bit annoying. We need to go and kill some stacks before we can actually spend time. It is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So let's go and find some. I mean, this entire area we haven't covered yet. We should probably spend some time doing that. It is going to be slow going, and I do apologize about that. If someone wants a bit more action than what they're getting, this, by its very nature, is not particularly action-packed. What we got here? No. Now it's not a question of not wanting them, now it's a question of not wanting the upkeep. So how far up did we go? We didn't go this far. Okay. It's bound to be peasants, because that's peasants' way. A few ghosts. Let's say yes and hope we can take them. Two of them. Hopefully, my combined archery force should be able to take them down. I think it's called shooty shooty. Didn't expect you to kill any. Can you kill one? Oh, killed both. Good. Shooty shooty. You kill zero. Lovely. Can you kill five? You can. Shooty shooty again. Just blocking them. This is why I like us because they are doing quite a bit of try again, quite a bit of range damage, and of course the fact that they have 24 shots per combat, which is completely overkill. If you're in a position where you need 24 shots to complete a battle, you are likely in over your head. I would argue, but what do I know? So there's something over there. I just need to make absolutely sure I remember where my boat is. It is there. I should probably make use of the boat to get a bit further up, because it's still faster to travel by sea. Unless, of course, there's a... Hey, pleasure. More leadership. What have we got here? Don't tell me. No, gnomes. Gnomes are serviceable, but not ideal. What have we got here? Zombies, orcs, and dwarves. Okay. We'll be fighting these guys, and then I'll have to end the part, unfortunately. But I'm just trying to build up some cache capacity so we can actually take out the miser. Just get rid of them. Shoot. Shoot the zombies this time, I think. Get these up in front to block, and then can you kill two dwarves? You could. Lovely. Wait and shoot. I don't think there's any risk of that not working. 900 gold. Can't say no to that. No, you can, but... So, who's in this castle? No, I don't want to play with her. What I do want to is quickly take this one, distribute, whatever, go out to the boat and say, we'll end this part here. And when we come back, we are going to be gathering a bit more cash, likely a few more troops, and then we are going to start catching some minions. It's a good idea to get at least two of them done for the first promotion because it gives an increase in spell power, increase in spell capacity, and increase in leadership and the commission you're paid per week. So the earlier you can get at least whatever requirement your class needs. I'm fairly sure barbarians only need one for the first promotion. But as soon as you can get it done, the better it is because the long-term benefits are quite extensive. But as for now, thanks for watching. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye.